Here's the beautiful little lake we have here. We're gonna probably dip into it very soon, even though the water is bitterly cold. It's gonna be glorious. And I just wanted to make this quick video. Let's see how quick I can make it, because I'm not one for making videos. I've been on this journey really for some weeks, possibly months, of wrestling with the idea of hell, and I think, it's very, it's not unique to me. So I've been honing in on this universalist type of theology, the stuff that is, I didn't know about it until maybe 2 months ago, and then I started going deeply into it, and I deeply desired for it to be true. I think, as everybody does, for good to basically overcome all and wash over everything and kind of claim it and redeem it all. And that was something that was giving me a lot more hope and a lot more of an easier path to reconcile the questions that I have about following Jesus and understanding the whole picture of consequence. But anyways, even though I definitely wanted it to be true, I couldn't take the tension anymore of I couldn't fit all the Bible verses into this theology, as is often the case. With any theology, you'll find something else that kind of refutes it in the Bible. So because the tension was there, and because I wanted it to be true, I eventually ended up having to pray into it and giving up this whole intellectual pursuit and trying to do it on my own. And so I prayed very specifically for God to please show me a sign, and that would be with numbers, which have worked for me really well in the past. And this is for you to take to God as well, but this is my warning against universalism. So even though coming from somebody that really wants it to be true, and now I know that it's not. My dream, first my prayer was, if everything's going to be reconciled at one point, all back to you and everybody, please show me the number 333. And if not, then it's a 555. And so the times of the day passed that day of the prayer, and I didn't see anything. And then before bed, I asked again for a confirmation or for an answer. And then my dreams, don't remember anything else except the fact that I was looking at this digital display of numbers with 3 on it, and it had a repeating 5, and then the last number was looking like a 6. But I knew there was a weight around this issue of 555. I had no idea what it meant in my dream state, but I knew there was some tension and weight around the significance of it. So I was really focusing on that last number. Is it a 6 or is it a 5? And so from my initial thought that it was a 6 and what it appeared to be, it ended up turning into a 5. Like, it became clear that it's a 5. So that was a 555 in my dream. Now I wake up in the middle of the night with my daughter asking me to basically tuck her in again at 3 or 4 a.m. because she has some frights during the night recently. So I go downstairs, I put her back, and I fall asleep again with her, and she has this moment of realizing that she's missing her wristwatch right before falling asleep, and she's telling me that she's concerned that she can't find her wristwatch. And we look around for a bit, we can't find it, and eventually I just say we have to go to sleep anyways. So we do, and I wake up once again in the morning. There's light outside, and I go into the bathroom, and I hear my daughter's also waking up because I slept that last bit of the night in her bed. and she tells me, I found my watch. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. All this, I wonder if there's any connection to me waking up at this time. I suddenly remember my prayer, so I asked her if she can tell me the time. And from upstairs, my wife heard me, and she just called out, "It's 6 o'clock," in a very adamant voice. "It's 6 o'clock." I'm like, okay, I just want to know the time. So Luna also answered, my daughter. And she says it's 5:56 on her little watch. 5:56, that uncertain time that I also had in my dream. It was very interesting. And then it felt very significant and very powerful to have that same number show up. That certain uncertainty, that's funny, that showed up in my dream to be mirrored back right after waking up, and for my dream to come back to me, and also for my prayer. So then I come out of the washroom, and just for my own curiosity, I'm like, what if? And I go to the kitchen stove, the range top, and it says 555 on it. Right, so I had to stay there and take it in, and at that point understand that God speaks, and He speaks in undeniable ways, and this was one of them for me. And I just wanted to say that all glory is to go to our God and Father, and to the Lord Jesus. And it is true that it's not up for us to fit the Bible into our own theology because it makes us feel better. But what I know is that God is great and faithful, and He always will be, and eternally patient. So if it is of any encouragement, I just encourage you to persevere in the faith and work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. God bless.